Renee Friedman believes the case is solid. The people of Hierakonpolis were the ancestors of the pyramid builders. Her remarkable finds date to about 3800 BC. That's more than 1,200 years before the Great Pyramid was built.
Can the site take us any further back in time?
Oh yes, we can go much further back than this.
Right, so what have you found in this section of the site then?
Well, this is where we made excavations in 1984. And we started off with the house dating from about 3000 BC, First Dynasty. And we thought that's when this part of the settlement began. But we made excavations below it, and we went a full 4 meters below the water table and never hit sterile soil. There was occupation all the way down. So that's about 6 meters below where we're standing right now.
So the site hasn't been abandoned at all at any point?
It was never abandoned. And at the very bottom of these cores, we found some of the earliest evidence for occupation we have here. These are sherds from dating to about 4500 BC.
Wow.
Very distinctive with their rippled texture, so we know exactly when they date to, just by the type of pottery that they are.
So that's 6,500 years of archaeology?
Stratified right here, yes.
Yeah. So the evidence shows that the origins of Egyptian culture started right here in the Nile Valley?
Absolutely. There was certainly habitation from about 5000 BC, if not earlier. It's just that we have trouble finding the evidence because it's so deeply buried. But there's no question that it was definitely here.
The detectives don't have to look any further. The trail stops here. A full 2,000 years before the incredible pyramids were built at Giza, the people of the Nile Valley were building a culture. They invented the mummy, funeral masks, and the sunboats that carried the pharaohs from this world into the afterlife. Their mysterious case has been solved. The origins of ancient Egypt have been found. These ancestors of the famous Egyptians we've come to know have been largely forgotten by history. But they didn't need any help from foreign countries or more exotic visitors. The magnificent culture that later flourished elsewhere began here. Another case solved by the Egypt detectives.